Hello there, my name is George Barber. I'm with the Edge UK County Durham and my title is a development worker. But I'm here today to talk to you about scams and nuisance calls. Now, 53% of calls to older people aged 65 and over are nuisance calls or scam calls. That's over half your calls. Well, what's the reason behind that? Well, you could be retired and you're at home more. Um, Tend to be from a more polite generation, particularly in the northeast, getting conversations with people, outside or on the phone, and you're not too quick to say no thanks, put the phone down. You want to hear what people have to say, and you're just too polite to say no. Could be vulnerable, could be memory issues, could be Alzheimer's, could be dementia, or you're just that little bit gullible and you don't say the bad in people, and again get into conversation. More seriously, you could be housebound and you haven't seen a soul for a few days, possibly your carer once a week, and the telephone goes and you want to have a bit chat, a bit conversation. Now, this is called a befriending scam, and their object is that the scammer will get to know you, uh, ask a bit about you, become your friend, ring you on a more regular time, occasion, what suits you. Could be over a period of days, months, weeks, whichever. But their object is to finally say to you, I'd love to come and meet you. I'd love to see you face to face, but I just can't afford the train fare or the flight. They may say they've got family who are needing treatment and they're paying all their medical bills and they haven't got enough to come and see you. So could you lend me some money? Or could you transfer some money into my bank? And then I'll get straight on the flight and come and see you. So that's the idea behind a befriending scam. The difference between scams and nuisance calls is a scam, you'll not get anything for the money that goes out of your bank. They just basically want your bank details and take it from you. A nuisance call, you may get something from it, but it's probably an overinflated price and from a high pressured salesman. Examples can be, beds, conservatories, glazing, your garden, trees, etc. But it's a door-to-door thing or it's a telephone call with a rep, and then they get a rep to come and see you at your home. Example I can give you of that is a lady contacted us in tears, and I went to see her. And she said, "Come in, have a look at this." And she showed me she lived in a typical one-bedroom, sheltered accommodation bungalow for an older person. And she opened the bedroom door, and the room was literally filled with this huge queen-sized bed, far, far too big for her. And I said, "Right, okay, why have you bought that?" And she said, "Well, it started with a phone call, and it was only a couple of days ago, and I remember these words to this day. He was lovely." So this guy on the phone chatted to her for quite a long time. She was too polite to say no, thank you, and she thought best for her just to agree for the rep to come out. Next day, rep's there, knocks on the door, and she opens the door wide open, removes her last form of defence, and talks to the guy, invites him in, makes him a cup of tea, and guess what? He was lovely as well. But they give her the hard sell of this double bed, well, queen size bed, sorry, and it can lift up, it can lift your feet up, it's heated, it's the most comfortable mattress, and most of all, you'll get the best night's sleep of your life. And she thought, I can't afford this, so I'll ask the price. And this is after an hour. How much is it? And he said £3,000. And she said, well, look, I'm really sorry. I've wasted your time. I can't afford that. That guy said, no problem. Don't worry. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take your whole bed away free of charge, and we'll put you on finance so you can just pay a bit at a time. And eventually, after more pressure, she signed on the dotted line. And then from that, she had a lovely bed delivered to her home, but a £5,000 finance bill that she had to pay over years. Hence, she's in tears. So we got involved. We contacted the company after many attempts trying to get through to them, and told them she wanted to take this bed back in line with the 28-day cooling off period. We got in touch with Trading Standards. Trading Standards went, them again? Right, okay. Yeah, we'll have a word with them as well. We had to get a letter typed up and for the lady to send it away a recorded delivery, which cost £10. and that was to make sure that the letter got there. We left her alone, said keep in touch, let us know what's happening. And about 5 days later, she rang up. She said, thanks so much, you've saved me £5,000. I said to her, did you get your bed back? And she said, no, I didn't. I said, well, you might have saved £5,000, but you're still out of a bed, so you're going to have to buy a bed. I said, maybe if you got your bed back, it cost you £10 for recorded delivery. And never mind all that, look at all the time and effort it's took to put something like that right. So that is a perfect example of a nuisance call from a pressurised salesman. It's not just the money, it's how much time and effort it takes to put it right as well. So I'll give you some more examples of scams on the next video clip, and you can also get more details on our website. Thanks very much indeed.